Hello and welcome to Bump Lab. We are at the beautiful Sheraton Kampala Hotel. Today we talk parental nudity. Ladies, what are the do's and don'ts on parental nudity in your homes?
Mine are a complete don't, like total extreme don't. And they say that when they're still little babies, children, they're oblivious to anything to do with your nakedness or everything. They are still pure at heart, like the Garden of Eden. When Eve, after Eve ate the fruit is when they realized they were naked. So there was a time when they were oblivious to it, they didn't understand it. But me, even when Teja was a baby, I don't even remember this, but I've gone back to see videos and pictures, and I was still always like covered up. And I don't know if that's just what was just in my head, but also I think it had a lot to do with the fact that he was of the opposite gender.
Exactly.
He was a boy, and then I didn't want to have to backtrack myself, like to realize at what point is it okay, or at what point should I now start covering up. Like, I didn't know when to have those kinds of. So I just decided. It wasn't even a conscious decision I made, but as he was growing, and then I could tell the point where, and his came very quickly, because I've seen moms and their sons, and the child is talking, literally communicating, and they are all naked in their home.
It's wrong.
I don't know if it's wrong, but for me it's just strange. It's just weird. Like I feel there should be some kind of boundary at a certain point. But I remember for Teja himself, because they say it's you the parent, since you're the older one, it should be you to draw that line and the point, right? Because a child can go on and on without realizing that it's common decency just to be in a community, to keep yourself, and also for the lesson of these are your private parts and these are your public parts. So showing a child when what shouldn't be exposed in case of anything, because they might find themselves with some good and they are all naked, not realizing that the guy is naked for other reasons, because they think it's all right. So in my home it's always been a don't, and I'll keep it that way.
I think I'm pretty much like you, only that when my babies were younger, because I started with 3 boys and I was really cautious because they're the opposite sex. You don't want a boy too. Like, but for me, until they're like 1.5 or when they start to walk, I'm like, no, now I have to be more cautious. When they're babies, it's okay to be, like you can dress up, but at 1.5, because mine start to walk like at 1, and they are starting to talk. Mommy, there are times when Zara is like, Mommy, see, Mommy, bam, bam. You're like, okay. So I'm also really, really cautious. I don't want to walk around naked. I don't like, I feel like it's weird. It's a bit strange. And my boys have grown to a point that, sometimes, when you come back, you're tired and you just throw off your top, and maybe you put a lesu. That reminds me of Angie, my lesu sister. So when the lesu drops a bit, your son will be like, Mommy, cover. He does. So he has now reached a point where they're like, no, we don't want to see, like, it's wrong, because they've not grown up seeing it and they know it's even when it comes to the caregivers, I ensure they are not bringing on their nudity, wearing their skimpy clothes, because that's not the image I want to, to show my children. So that's...
So I'm so glad that the question was, what are the do's and don'ts in your home? Not for you. Because those are different. So I've told you guys my story before. We grew up really in abstract poverty, in my opinion, and we lived in one room with my mom and my brothers. So when you go to shower, and we'd all shower, I mean, there was even a house where I would shower from the sitting room. So I don't want to say, I want to be very careful with how I say it. There was a way in which we couldn't have the privacy that everybody would like to seek to have, You go outside to shower and the bathroom is an open bathroom. And you don't even have the money to start covering.
You can't cover clothes.
You understand what I mean? It's a bed sheet that you're putting if you're going to try and put, but that's a bed sheet you're going to sleep with. So you are trying to get a kavera. The kavera is half. There's dustbin buvera of where for later. Do you click? So you're there trying to get 2 buveras, green kuvera, as in it was, and then if it rains and the wind blows, there you go.
Exactly.
So I was I was raised where we didn't see nudity. I don't know if that makes sense. It's kind of what you said. You
like
didn't
it wasn't
see nudity.
so strange.
It wasn't so strange because everybody needed to dress up and go.
Yeah.
So the person who is very, very strict with nudity, parental nudity in our house, is my husband, is Brian. Okay. Because for him, he can see. Me, I can't. You understand what I mean? I can't see. So I will be getting up to dress up and then I'll leave. He's like, Manuela. He closes, Manuela, come on. And I'm like, I know, I understand what you're saying. I swear to God, I understand what you're saying. But I don't see nudity. I don't see it like that. And so it's been a lot of learning for me. But what I'm glad about is that my children get it way better than I do. So for them, like immediately they see my
cover.
Immediately they say, mommy, mommy. Yeah. I didn't help that I was a creative in music, dance, and drama. Now, if you've been in music, dance, and drama, especially in school, plays, dancing, you're changing from one outfit to another. You don't see nudity. Like you just remove clothes, put on another. So nudity is so abstract. I guess everything becomes about now, you know, realizing and recognizing that this is nudity and this is not, and learning. And so me, I'm at a place in my life where I'm learning.
No, but then because I also, like, I was like a sports girl,
swimmer,
and I also did.
That happens to us a lot.
For me, I literally set the boundaries. Like when I change, even now, and I don't care about men or women. Like I'm so comfortable in my own body and my skin. I can be naked in front of people. I don't have an issue with it. But I don't know, for children,
how were you able to extend it?
I will not. I have no clue, to be honest. But I think I just compartmentalize. Like these are children, and I'm not going to. They shouldn't be seeing anything. Our bodies are different.
Also, without you knowing, like Manuela has said, it started from home. If our mothers didn't do that, it reflects. You know, because if you didn't see mom or dad walk around showing booby, showing. It's like it comes naturally for you. So I think that helped me because I didn't see her do that. So it comes naturally. A friend of mine was telling me they actually remember seeing their mom. Like when they told me that story, it actually opened my eyes further. They're like, I literally remember bathing with my mom and I remember seeing her pubic. I'm like, what?
Okay, so now that you've talked about this, I guess, quote unquote, there's levels to this nudity thing. There's a parent being nude because she's wearing a bra in a party. That's one level of nudity. Then there's the level where the boobs, there's no. Then there's the one where there's
complete.
You know, so I think it's important to also be able to
break down
the levels of nudity.
Because the complete is really off.
No, the complete no.
Complete is off, and people can.
Leave us alone.
And I think they also do it without knowing. Like you were saying, you know, you had the environment that didn't really help with your privacy. And maybe some people also grew up with that environment. So when they get children, they don't know better. You know how someone can, how do you do that? But they don't know better because maybe they are not told. You know how you find you're telling a maid a simple thing, like, can't you just sweep? And they want to be told. Like it doesn't come naturally because in the home where they grew up, they didn't sweep. It was
full-blown nudity. That was the one they didn't show them that their dad is walking like this. Their mom is passing.
Because what I feel like most mothers do, they will go and bathe with their children. You get all children, even if a baby is 2. You don't know. For them they think they are their babies. You get, like I have my Zara because I have older children, I think she's my baby. But she'll grow up and still remember I used to bathe with my mom and So I feel like many parents don't do it without recognizing, but we need to honestly put it in perspective that it will affect them growing up.
Does it affect them?
Sometimes.
I will not lie to you. And I don't have a reason. Mine is just a don't because I'm not comfortable with it. But I don't know what the impact is.
And yet you just said it. You said a man can come and undress and you think it's normal.
At that level. And but this person who saw that, who was bathing with their child and remembers, does it affect them? Mine is a control measure also. It's just a control.
Because you don't know.
Because I don't know. I have no clue. But does it affect them? That's my question.
Clearly, we need to find
Clearly,
out.
we need to find out.
But my thinking is,
yeah, true. But my thinking is, you know how you struggle with your teenager growing up. When they were younger, they wear either skimpy, and it's okay because they grew up knowing living legs out is kawa. You will struggle because she'll be like, "Mom, I ain't wearing no long dress." You get, "Mom,
okay
yeah, it's okay to be naked. I can just wear my bra and pants." So that's what I think. But well, like you said, we will need an expert who has done enough research on nudity to talk some more on that. So ladies, has any of your children caught you naked?
Not that I remember, to be honest. I don't, I'm sure it's happened.
Yeah. That's what I was going to ask. Maybe you should tell all of you, it has never happened. But
yes, it has happened, actually.
I've been caught.
Recently.
I've been caught.
Actually, recently, where they open, like, Teja!
I know, exactly. I've been caught.
And even him, like, is simultaneous. Teja!
Yeah.
It's like combustion.
I've also been caught.
We've been caught.
And he's more embarrassed than me, actually. I think he was more embarrassed than I was.
Yeah.
Because of the age as well.
I've also,
at that age where he's...
I've been caught. I didn't know you have 4 children.
Me, I've been caught, without a doubt. I've been caught. Especially at that point when I was teaching, knock. I need you to knock. So they would just barge in. You're coming out of the bathroom. Out, guys! Out! And you bend immediately. Just bed, get out and dressing up. So I've been caught. Yeah, I did our private.
Some of your things you can't even hide there.
They are out there, even if you bend. I mean, they've caught me. They have. They really have.
I've been caught, but I'm very sure they've not seen any detail of anything.
They've just seen the
general. They've just seen the general, and then you hide immediately.
Wow.
Let us know. Have you been caught? What are your do's and don'ts in regards to nudity? Do share with us in our comment section. Until next time, with love from Bump Love.